Hey everybody, it's Moonbo here and welcome back to more Endless Scrap Mechanic. In today's episode, we are going to be checking out this extremely epic new tile that I have built in the tile editor. It is the Floating Islands map. It is absolutely fantastic and there is a whole bunch to explore. We're actually going to be using a really cool steampunk airship to explore this little area as well, and there is a lot to check out, guys. So why don't we head on up to the top there and see what this thing has to offer. Alright, so here we are at the base of the entire floating island. This thing is absolutely massive. Just look at the size of it. You can see over there to our side, there's some more extremely epic looking floating islands there as well. We are going to be checking out the tile editor in a little bit later in this video, so we can have a little bit better of an idea of what's going on here. But let's get rid of this chair and start heading towards the top. So as you can see, there is a really cool spiraling type of staircase ramp thing that will bring you from the base of the island all the way up to the top here. It is a little bit of a journey, I suppose, but it's well worth the efforts. Over here you can actually see there is another extremely cool looking floating island. I love being able to just look at this, you know? This is something I never thought we would ever see in scrap mechanics, something like a floating island. Alright, so there is a difficult little section here we do have to jump up and get over. And once you get up that entire area, then here we are at the grassy land. So this is actually completely ridiculous. As you can see, there is no real grass here, but I actually tried my best in the tile editor to create some type of grassy environment. Otherwise, this is just very large stones painted green. So it's kind of funny, but in the end, it took a long time, a lot of moving stuff around. Some spots are a little more filled in than others, but I'm pretty happy with the design here. You can even see in the third person, I think it looks really nice the way we can walk around and enjoy this very tall grass. And I even added a whole bunch of these pieces of greenery in, like actually building it into the game here. Alright, so here we go. This is the main section over here. So this is our steampunk airship to our left here. This is a really cool thing. We're going to be flying that really soon. Before we do, we're going to just go and check out a little bit more of this island here. So let's just kind of hop up over this ledge. Alright, there we go through the greens. And here we go. This is like a little shack here. There's nothing very special about it. I just kind of threw this together real quick here. You can see we got a little fireplace to our side. And this is just like a little bit of a watermill. So this was kind of fun though, designing it. I decided to add some extra kind of rocks here at the base. So this is definitely just painted rocks, guys, in the tile editor. They're all painted blue, but it's kind of funny because some rocks, for some reason, if you change their size, then they lose their hitbox. And in this case here, you can see it's kind of like we're wading in the water here, and we can pretend to kind of swim. But there's something surprising under the water, actually. But I did add some really awesome kind of splashing water here with some of the Ikey vegetation mod. I painted that all up white to make it look like it's some frothing water or something. And aside from that, though, that's pretty much all there is going on this island. We can do a little quick tour here. You can see we have a couple trees, a whole bunch more of those bushes, and a lot of grass as well. This is one of my favorite views here, actually, is stepping off on this side of the cliff edge and getting a nice view of this floating island to the side of the island here. Absolutely fantastic. So this island did take quite some time. I did build it in the tile editor. So speaking of the tile editor, let's go quickly hop in there and I will show you guys very fast what is going on. Alright, so here we are inside the tile editor. Now this tile will be available on the Steam Workshop if you do want to download it. Please note though that the building that I put into this world will not be there because this is obviously just a tile that you will have to add into your own unique world. But this is it, guys. Look at this. I was going crazy. Alright, so you know how I made that grass, right? Well, take a look at these assets. Oh my goodness, it is a sea of circles. There are so many circles. It's absolutely ridiculous, but that's how badly I wanted some grass. Let's kind of quickly fly over to one of these here. So this is a pretty cool idea that I had, so I decided to make one large rock add a little bit of grassy effect at the top of it as well, with a tree there. And then here you can see at the base, I added some roots kind of thing that look like they're protruding from the bottom of the floating island, and it really gives it the effect that it was ripped out of the earth. So I think that looks absolutely fantastic. I even did the same down here underneath the main floating island as well. And I'm hoping that the stuff that I make in this game also serves as some inspiration to you guys. But that's enough of the tile editor, guys. Let's go back into the real world because there is so much more to explore. Alright, so before we go exploring a little bit more of this island and flying that airship, I had a little bit of an idea actually, and one thing I figured would be pretty cool is if I connected that floating island with this one here. I'm doing this, guys, by the way. This is happening right now. We are gonna bridge the gap right here. We would want to have if we had multiple floating islands on either side of us. Alright, I'm about halfway there. Don't want to fall off right now. Alright, here we go. Just a couple more to go, I think. Let's see here. I'm so close. We have almost made contact with our second floating island. One thing I'm happy about too, actually, is if I choose to not want to keep any of these changes that I've made to this world, I can most certainly just delete it and start over again. Alright, we've made it. Oh man, can we do this? Is this a thing? Let's try and... Alright, I think I'm gonna have to add some type of staircase up onto this island. There we go, we did it. All right, perfect. So there we go. This is actually a really nice view of some of these smaller little tiny fragments that are floating off to the side here. Overall though, this is just such a beautiful world. I'm wondering what kind of thing I should build in the tile editor next. You know, actually, if you guys have any suggestions for the tile editor that you would like to see me take on, then let me know down in the comments. I would love to see what you guys have to say. Alright, so I do know that there is a whole bunch more that we can explore on this island over here, so let's head back across the bridge. All we gotta do is jump into this water right here, and there is a secret little tunnel. Alright, there we go. We're underwater now. I think somewhere just around here, there should be a hole. Here it is. Alright, so this is kind of dangerous, guys. Be very careful if you're gonna be trying to do this. Alright, there we go. And you gotta try and stick the landing. Alright, there we go. We stuck the landing. So that's a little secret escape there out of the lake. Alright, so now we can go a little bit further down those stairs. And if you check this out here, guys, there is actually a cave underneath it as well. So this is absolutely fantastic. You can even see tons of the rock formations on the inside here. Some very, very high up holes here that you can look down. I'm kind of freaked out. I don't want to fall down there. And we can actually go over here, and this was something that I added as a little bit of a nice little touch to this floating island map. So if we kind of check out this little side right here, I made this platform, and I just wanted to add this kind of nice framed little looking glass kind of looking area that you can see there's another floating island there with a little tree on top, and I think that just looks absolutely fantastic. So that is just a really neat cave to have at the bottom of the floating island. But let's head back up, guys, and we are going to check out that really cool steampunk airship. Alright, so here's the airship on our landing dock. I gotta say, this thing is actually pretty cool. It was a lot of fun to make, and it's actually very unique to fly because if you check out the connection tool, you'll see that pretty much all of the thrusters are actually up in the top there in that kind of balloon steampunk part of the airship. And there are some free bearings here that makes it sway around, which gives you that really kind of free-floating feel when you're flying around. Wow, that was a lot of Fs. Quite the alliteration there. But I also have some thrusters on the main caboose there to push it down, and we also have a pretty cool propeller back here. Alright, so let's hop inside. I normally talk about how to fly these things, but you know what? I'm not going to bother. I don't think people really care about how you fly them. I have a bunch of buttons, a bunch of switches. You press them, and you fly around. So let's start exploring this island world. Alright, so this thing is pretty easy to fly. I'm pretty used to it now, that's for sure. And I must say that the best thing to do, guys, is fly these things in strict follow cam. Looking from the back, preferably, because that way you can actually see what's going on. Alright, so here we go. We are going to start getting some speed and fly around these epic islands. Oh, this is This is just something I love to do, and that's being able to fly around through here, guys, and checking out these islands. Look at that. Oh, it just looks so cool. It's just a very magical feeling I find in Scrap Mechanic. Alright, so let's actually make a second pass here towards the other island set. I think we are definitely going to have to go underneath our terrible bridge. That is the worst bridge ever made, by the way. Alright, look at that. You can see the staircase down there that leads to the cave. We are flying through the two islands. Oh man, that is so cool. Alright, so one thing I wanted to try and do was actually line up and fly through the bottom of the entire island. So let's check this out here. Alright, gather some speed. I'm telling you, this thing can cruise, guys, if you know what you are doing. Alright, here we go. Let's try our best to fly underneath the island. Oh man, I'm actually a little nervous here. I have not tried this. Alright, so far so good, I think. A little lower. We have loads of room on the bottom. Watch out for the bridge. Oh, no. Oh, jeez. We just punctured the airship. Oh, boy. And here we go. We are slowly just going to fall into the crater underneath the island. Oh, no. Oh, what a weird place to be. All right, so there you have it, guys. That is the absolutely awesome floating island tile from the tile editor that I built. Make sure you check it out on the Steam Workshop. I would love to know what you thought, as well as this Steampunk Airship, guys. It's very interesting to fly, but it is loads of fun, especially when you accompany it with this floating island world. Wow, you know, wow, look at that. This looks so cool from down here. Okay, you know what? I gotta take a little quick screenshot because that is one epic view. So thank you so much, guys, for tuning in to Endless Scrap Mechanic. If you enjoyed this video or if you enjoyed these builds, then let me know by hitting that like button. It'll definitely let more people know about this Endless Scrap Mechanic. And if you do want to sign up for that, then make sure you hit the subscribe button and maybe even turn on some notifications. Who knows? Because you will get the latest and the craziest coming from me in Scrap Mechanic. So thanks again, guys, for tuning in, and I will be seeing the next one, so bye for now.